Hey, it's Tony talking car biz. Check it out. Today we've got a brand new 2024 Toyota RAV4 Hybrid all-wheel drive. Hey, in this video we're going to jump inside and check out the interior features for 2024 on the best-selling SUV in America. Here we go. So before we jump inside, just want to take a quick look at the door panel here. It's all black and vinyl. So this is your LE, even a plastic door handle. The only thing style-wise is this silver satin trim. We do have one touch up and down on your windows with a backlit on the driver's window, power door locks, power mirrors, bottle holder in the door, and a speaker in the door. So really just hitting all those basics really well. The LE edition does not have a power driver's seat, so it's a manual. Does have a height adjustment, so you can bring it up and down here. Does recline, has an airbag in it, and these are going to be a cloth seat here, bucket seat with a height adjustable headrest, height adjustable seat belts. So it's going to cover all those basics really well. Up on the dashboard, 4 vents like this, left, right, up and down. There's an on and off switch. A padded Softech dashboard with stitching, a little storage cubby right there for your odds and ends, dimmer switch for your dash lights, automatic high beam on and off. Down here we've got our hood release and our gas door release. Gas door is going to be right here on the driver's side. Place to rest your foot, brake and accelerator right where you'd expect them, and then a telescoping or scoping steering wheel. So let's go grab a seat and check out the inside. Here behind the wheel of the RAV4 for 24, this is your hybrid edition. There's no differences between the 24 and the 23, but if you're in the market for a 24, you might find this video helpful. Camera's almost up against my nose, so I did want to show you how much room there is. As far as leg room for the driver, let's see, I think I've got the seat all the way back. Yep, so the seat's all the way back, and I would not try to drive it this way. I'm short, I'm 5'7". If you're a 6-footer, I think you'll be fine. Get much over 6 feet, it might be a little bit of a pinch, but you're probably used to that. If you're over 6 feet, headroom should be fine. The steering wheel is a vinyl steering wheel, so no leather wrapping on there. It is padded. It's comfortable. This LE edition really just hits all the basics pretty darn well. So if you have a budget or you're looking for an Uber driver vehicle, this is a great vehicle because it's very durable. Let's see, driver's side airbag, cruise control and dynamic radar cruise control and lane tracing assist is here. Radio stations can be changed right there. Over here we've got our information center controls. That's up here. We'll take a look at that in just a second. We've got phone controls, voice activation, and the volume for your sound system. Over here are your headlight controls. We do have your daytime running lights. This does have automatic high beams, but it does not have auto on and off like, say, an XLE would. We do have electric steering or electronic steering. Over on this side, wiper controls, and we do have the intermittent wipers. So really just your basics, but like I say, if you're in a tight budget and you want a great fuel economy SUV, this is the one to go with. Or if you're an Uber or a Lyft driver, these are awesome for that because of the cargo and passenger room. So the gauge cluster on the hybrid is different than the gas. It's an electronic gauge cluster right here in the middle. And so I'm going to go ahead and start it up so you can see what it looks like. The LE trim comes with remote keyless entry, but it's not the smart keyless entry, so you still have to use a key to start the vehicle. So I'll go ahead and do that. But you do have keyless entry, so that covers that. Now, when you start a hybrid, sometimes the engines will start and sometimes the engine will not. It just depends. The car decides when it needs to start the gas or not. So on the hybrid over here is your power, your charging system for your hybrid, eco and your power such. In the middle is the speedometer, and you can see it's all an electronic speedometer on there. It also shows you some information in the middle there. If I go here on the steering wheel, then I can toggle through some of my information, tire pressure. There's our safety settings for lane tracing assist, pre-collision, roadside assist. So there's lots of different things you can change within the gauge cluster up there. And you can see it is all digital. On the right hand side, this is our fuel gauge and our engine temperature gauge. And then we have the digital clock there as well. It's really, really easy to see at night. It lights up super nice. Head over to the center stack. So in 2023, they changed this out, and there used to be 4 buttons on this side, 4 buttons on this side, and a dial on this side. Toyota's now designing all of their own electronics, so they got rid of all those buttons. It's much more responsive as a touchscreen. Now this one is new, so I don't want to monkey with setting it up. Leave that for the first owner, so we're just going to skip past that. Oops. I want to get to the radio settings. So as far as the sound system, we do have Apple CarPlay and Amazon or Android Alexa compatible. We have AM, FM, Sirius satellite radio, all standard. Wireless Apple CarPlay is now standard on here, and we have Bluetooth connectivity, of course. As we head down the center here, the Hybrid Edition has dual temperature control, so front driver and front passenger can set their own heating and air conditioning controls, so that's pretty nice. The gas edition doesn't have that. Down here we've got front window defrost, rear window defrost. Further down, traction control on and off. Airbag and warning lights are here. And then way down there, there's a 12 volt and a USB-A. And then this area right here, that's not a charger down there. My phone just lit up because I touched it, but that's just a storage space down there. Other versions of the RAV4 do have wireless charging, and that's where it's done. Shifter's all vinyl. Again, this is a CVT transmission on the Hybrid Edition. It does kind of have a faux shifting, manual shifting here if you want to do that. It's really more simulated than anything. This switch right here is trail mode, so that it makes some adjustments to the transmission when you're off-road. And then you have Eco, Normal, and Sport. And this, it's hard to tell. Let me just turn this off, see if you can see that. But that actually, when I go into Eco mode, it's backlit green, blue, and red, I believe. So in Sport mode, you can see it illuminates down here, but you can also see up here on the gauge cluster that it changes. So there's your Eco, there's your Normal, and there's your Sport. So you do get a visual indicator up top. And then EV mode on and off is right here. EV mode is for driving at very slow speeds, like in a parking ramp or something like that. Head over and take a look at the center console. So we've got dual cup holders that'll hold pretty big mugs. It's pretty deep. And then it's a nice size armrest here as well, which opens up and gives you a reasonable amount of space in here. And then there are 2 USB-C charging ports right down there. You can see they are actually backlit with like a pale blue light. Heading over to the passenger seat, you can see these are all cloth seats. They are very comfortable, very durable. If you're buying it for Uber, it's going to be really helpful that they're durable in the back as well. Passenger assist grip up top there. Lighted vanity mirrors on both sides. Visors don't have extensions on them, they're just stationary. And then overhead, you can see we've got some reading lights. We've got a place to put your garage door opener. And then if you pop this door down right here, that's how you get roadside assistance from Toyota. If you run out of gas, get a flat tire, need a jump start, push the SOS button. Toyota will take care of you. The rear view mirror is your standard kind of old school up and down rear view mirror. Again, the LE edition of the RAV4 really just hits all the sweet spots and does the basics really well. This is all padded. There is an airbag there, storage compartment right here, and then a locking glove box with a nice size glove box there. Again, bottle holders down on the doors, and the doors are styled out the same way that the driver's door is. Let's jump in the back seat. So here's a look up front from the back seat. You can see there's a lot of room there on the driver's side, leg room, headroom, pretty darn good. Sunroofs are not available on the LE. You have to move up to the XLE Premium to get that sunroof. As far as features in the back seat, way down low we've got some vents right here, and this is a rapid charge plug right here. It's an extra charge, but if you're going to have passengers in the back, if you are using it for an Uber car, that's a good place for people to plug in. I think it's like $150 extra charge for that. The back's here. Oh, here's your knee room. So this seat I've got all the way back. So if you're under 6 feet and you're driving a car, your Uber passengers are going to be plenty comfortable. No pocket here. And then there is a pocket on the back of this seat. Doors have bottle holders in there as well. There's a passenger assist handle up here and a coat hook. Here's your back reading light. There's 3 seat belts back here. There's a folding armrest. Place for drinks right there. There's also child safety anchors in the seats, so if you have child safety seats, it's all set up and ready to go there. So again, just hitting all the basics really well, and the quality of a RAV4 really is second to none. Let's take a look at the cargo area. So at the rear end of the LE does not have a power lift gate. You have to go up to an XLE to get that. But the lift gate does open nice and high on here. There's no speakers under the lift gate on here. I kind of wish there were. Be great for tailgating. The grips right here are what you use to close the tailgate. By the way, there's your backup camera right there. But it does not have a nice lift over height. Notice dual exhaust. It's not a dual exhaust system, it's just twin tailpipes coming out the back, but it gives it a nice aggressive look, I guess I would say. And then the lift over height is flat. Basically the floor itself is flat. There's a little storage area over on this side here. Here's your cargo light, and then your seats fold down 60-40, so I've got the 60% down there. When that's folded down, there's a lot of room. If you drop both seats, you could throw a single air mattress in there and do an overnight camp trip. There's tie-down hooks in all 4 corners. Cargo cover is an option. You can buy those through the parts department. And then down underneath the cargo area is where you'll find your spare tire. It's a temporary spare. There's room under there for jumper cables or first aid equipment as well. One thing that I like about the RAV4 is you can flip over the cargo cover or the spare tire cover. You can flip that over, and then if you do, forgive my poor camera work, if you do, then you can slide it down underneath here like this. Check this out. So that gives you a little bit more cargo room, like 3 inches more height, but it's also a hard surface. So if you're, again, I keep saying if you're driving Uber or Lyft, you're going to like that because it's going to give you that extra room. It's going to give you that extra durability, and things aren't going to slide around as much because you got this little lip when you put stuff in there. So that's kind of a hidden secret about the RAV4, but something I'm sure you'll appreciate. So that's your interior overview on the brand new 24 RAV4 LE all-wheel drive hybrid. Hey, if you like this video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. Have any questions, comments, or concerns, let me know in the comments. I will do my best to answer them. Thanks for watching.